All right, welcome back. Last we left off, smelting, and a little renovation, I guess you can call it. Oh yeah, and I meant to throw these pants somewhere I'd never see them again, which means I don't know, just a little bit over this way. Yeah, we just won't think about those. So we got the new fit. We got the new fit, the blue fit, the troll armor. We're still missing the cape. There's a cape that goes with this. And I think if we take care of one more troll, and we just unlock the cool stuff. Wooden stone. So, yeah, one more troll, I think we'll be able to complete the set. Hold up. I want to place the forg. I'll put it right about there. So this is very cool. Right now, doesn't look like much. It looks like we can make a copper knife. But that is far from it. It's very far from it. I'm actually gonna place a chest out here specifically for like keeping metals and stuff. Actually, this is gonna get in the way. Right here. Let's just keep that in there for now. Let's see, can we sleep yet? We sure can. So let's do that. And I'm gonna head over to the Black Forest, maybe try to check out where that troll cave was. I never marked it, so hopefully I can find it again relatively easily. And yeah, we'll just try to look at that. Got plenty of that. Okay, a fresh day 8, and we will try to use it. It was probably more around this bend, actually, now that I think about it. So I think we can try to cut it off. Maybe explore, see what's through this way. But we've got more. Got more deer. I'm not gonna put a bunch of that stuff in my inventory if I'm going for stuff in the Black Forest. It's probably best to save my inventory for the more important stuff. There's nothing in here. What about you? You got anything good? Nope, not really. It's just arrows and feathers, which are easy enough to get. So I'm not gonna bother with it. Okay, we do have forest here though. And there's this meadows building here. Is there any beehive? No. Alright. See what we got cooking. Okay. I wonder if I can take out... So, there's a Grey Dwarf Shaman up here. Right over there. Spend his time doing that. Dodge that. Let me out. Alright. So, they can poison you, and they can heal everyone else around them, so they're good to take out early. Alright. It's pretty good. We'll make sure to mark down that copper deposit for later. See what's in this chest. Arrows and feathers, just like before. We will want to grab these blueberries though, because these will become, I guess, somewhat important later. And we might as well pick up some thistles at this point. I think we've been leaving these. We can pick them up. And we will want to pick up this, which I don't think we've seen yet. Carrot seeds. And I think that'll be the focus of the most of my metalwork, is getting a better axe and getting a cultivator, which will help us make cooler stuff and start farming. Get some better food, all that good stuff. Oh. It's a 1-star skeleton? Yeah. You can tell because they're a little bigger and they have like a slightly different coloration. Oh, I can't get through there. That's annoying. I can get around here though, right? Surely. Just don't turn around. Yeah, they do. They hurt a fair bit. Almost 9 damage even through a parry from my shield. And I don't think we need this right away, but we will mark it down for later. So we know. It wasn't there somewhere. I guess it was further. It was further up this way. A troll cave. Now, if we came across a regular bear, that'd be pretty cool. We could showcase the bears a little better. We did find one last episode, but it was a 1-star. So they are kind of tough. If you can deal enough damage, by the way, to an enemy before it like starts hitting you, you can actually stagger it, and it'll take the same amount of like parry damage. You can hear like the difference, right? Hitting it. Oh, there's a troll cave up there. This is kind of cool, actually. It's like right up by the mountain. Is it up in the mountain, actually? Like if I go up here, this is super cool. Where's the mountain edge? Right there. There's a spawner over there. That's a great horse spawner. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna sneak, and I'm gonna enter. Do we have a troll in the troll cave? We do. That's pretty good. Alright, we don't need this. Let's draw him a little bit further out. Dodged. That, the two-handed slam does do more damage. I think I can tank a hit from this guy, and that's about it. Let's wait for some stamina to come back. Had just enough time for that. We'll just strafe that one. Almost dead. Okay. Cool. Some amber, some rubies. Got some more of that. We'll take the leather scraps, actually. That's super useful. And I don't think I need more than a stack of bones, so I'm not gonna really take that much. So, we got a troll trophy. Very cool. We can ditch this. We can pick up the troll hide. We can, I guess, mark this troll cave as completed. Once you kill a troll in a troll cave, you won't find any more of them in there. So it's gone for good. What I might want to do is try to ditch something, maybe the resin and these. Okay, so the shaman drops these. They're called buke berries. It's a silly name, but yeah, you eat them and you throw up. Why would you do such a thing? Say you eat the wrong foods and you don't want to wait like 5, 10, 15 minutes, depending on what it is, to, you know, be able to eat different food again. You can just throw it up. So that's the point. But we don't really need them. We have a good amount of resin, so on to tin mining, I guess. So tin will show up kind of in the same place flint would in the meadows, just in the Black Forest. So it's all along the coastline. You'll see little bits of it. That is just a rock, but this over here, this is tin. You can see it's got the little marbling through it, kind of. Not present in other rocks. How much does this weigh? 8 per? Okay. I want to get a little bit of this. I'm actually going to ditch the wood for the tin. We're basically full up on that, though, so we should probably just head back. So we got a lot of good stuff out of that. Got more bones. Don't really need it, but we got more. We got some thistles. We got carrot seeds. Carrot seeds will be very important. The tin will be very important. That troll hide will help us finish out our armor set. So that is pretty cool. Oh, aside from being able to parry, like, regular attacks. Hold up, do it. Throw a rock at me. Come on, you know you wanna. You know you wanna throw a rock. Yep. You can parry the rock, and it will also stagger them. But I missed my little attack. Didn't drop any. Okay. So we'll head back and we'll start cooking more of this stuff up. I'll make my armor and maybe we'll expand storage a little bit. I don't know. How many of these can I carry? Or it's too much. I can carry all those. What do these weigh? A tenth. Tenth of a pound. See ya. You can make quick work of enemies once you've got the means. So a lot of them aren't going to be too much of a problem for us. It's about to rain. Actually, we can run with the knife out. We got a skeleton fighting some stuff over there. Yeah, I saw you, rock. I saw you from a mile away. Okay, we're just gonna get chased a little. It's fine. Valheim also has an auto run, so you can just tap a button and run forward or walk forward, which is really useful when I want to take a drink of my apple cider. Good stuff. Quit harassing me. He's gonna chase me to the ends of the earth. You know what would also be pretty good? If we're heading to the Black Forest that way, which I guess is the most direct way. I mean, this is probably... This is kind of on an incline, though. So it might not be a bad idea to build something of a bridge over to this area. So I have to run over here. Jump over. We'll put this in here. Oh, we have just enough to fill that up. That's very cool. I'm going to take 10 of this. Boom. And let's see. Let's get some wood together. Yeah, that'll be enough. Let's get this together. We grab the tin. Put that in there. Dry off by the fire. Actually, you know what we can do? Hold up. Is make the cape. Oh, we don't have enough inventory space. That's crazy. Alright. Dump all this stuff. Now we make the cape. Put that on. Equip that. Well, you notice we have that up in the corner, that bonus sneaky. And if we look at our skills, we have a plus 14 to our sneak level. So we don't even have to train it. So that's very cool. Okay. We can also, I think we have a little bit of extra troll hide in one of these. Yeah, let's see if we can't upgrade some of these a little bit. Okay, we need a higher level workbench, which we might actually be able to make. Ooh, I think we're just shy. I think it's 20, isn't it? Yeah, 20 leather scraps, 5 deer hide. The flint and wood are easy enough to get. So that will be a little annoying, but pretty easy. Oh, by the way, you can put these... this is relatively new. Not with the most recent update, but you can just make a stack of bones. So that's fun. Let's see. I am gonna need more storage. I might just mine or chop some trees, I guess. And if we can't find... Maybe we can find a boar. Let's grab 6 of this. The rest of these. We'll sit and cook some of this up. So we have it, because we're running a little low. Gonna get some more of that wood. We're gonna find another boar so we can get those leather scraps. And we can make the next workbench improvement, which will, you know, give us a little bit more armor. And, you know, other stuff. I just like how cozy this game can be sometimes. I haven't even really taken huge advantage of, like, the building yet. Which, you know, that's to come. So, that's exciting, though. I could, right? Oops, let me just open that back up. I could use the tin that I have now to make a cauldron, which would be cool, but I'm gonna make a piece of... I'm gonna make a piece of bronze. Because then we will truly see all the stuff we have available. So we have a bunch of different weapons. We're gonna go for the axe, and I don't think we can see the cultivator yet because we need core wood for that. We haven't picked that up. So I'm gonna dump this stuff in there. I'll put that in there too. Yeah, we just need to make more. We just need to make more storage. We'll also be able to, with the cultivator, we'll be able to replant trees, which will be a big deal. I think we have a good bit of... tin, so maybe we just go try to grab a little bit more copper. Nice try. That's our boar. Okay. So we've got enough. Oh, we can grab that. We have enough leather scraps now. Anything in here? Sometimes there's stuff in here. Nope. Oh. Just bones. Yeah, copper. As long as we get a little bit of copper, we can make a cultivator, which will be really useful. We can start to make that axe, which will give us access to a better bow. That I've been skipping the first one to wait for. So we can do that. And once we're able to plant the carrot seeds, we'll have a lot more food available at the cauldron. I want to take out all these boars. Okay. So there was actually a copper deposit right by this dungeon that we cleared out. Actually, no. I'm in an entirely different spot. I don't know what I'm thinking. So maybe let's just... maybe let's just go over here. Because I'm thinking of over here. And we are not over here. Okay. Just need to get a little bit of copper. So if we find... yeah, like over here, there's the node. Just need some copper. One thing to note, though, about like chopping down trees and mining is that it makes a lot of noise. There are certain things that will make noise and attract enemies from the vicinity. And one of the noisiest activities you can be doing is mining. So expect to get interrupted if you've just kind of wandered into a biome and you've started mining. Because whatever is nearby, we'll find out. Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Anyone else? Okay. I mean, once you've kind of cleared out the enemies that are in the general area, like they'll stop showing up as much. So you do get a break from it. Ditch this stone because it's not as cool. I want the shiny rock. We'll just grab what we can carry of this, I guess. So copper mining does take, you know, forever and a half to do. So that's why I usually skip out on making bronze armor. Because to make bronze, for each piece of bronze, you need 1 tin and 2 copper. And that's copper mining, and I only had 17. And some of the armor takes quite a bit of bronze to make. So I usually... Mushrooms. I usually skip out on making bronze armor. I don't think I've made bronze armor since maybe my first or second playthrough. And I've played it quite a bit. So, usually, it isn't worth it. Oh, there's one right here. Hold up. Mark this down. This is right here. Let's also buy all these nerds. Okay. Okay. Anything cool here? Sometimes in these buildings you will find a Vegvisir, or like a little sign that will lead you to the next boss. So keep an eye out for different structures that are just kind of randomly appearing in the different biomes, because they could have the key to your next fight hanging around. It'll mark them on the map, the closest one to you. It gives you the first one right at spawn, so it'll mark it for you just like that. But in future, particularly even further on, like, it'll be a lot more difficult to find. So enjoy it while it's easy. Okay. We've got some copper. Put all that in. Grab all this. Put all that in there. Okay. This is a boss drop. We'll just put it in here for now. We have well over enough of that, I guess. This, we'll need a little bit more flint, and we'll need some wood, and we can make that tanning rack. Give us a little boost. And we'll want to make it eventually, because some of the later crafting recipes will require you have a higher level workbench, so we'll want to get ahead of the curve on that. Let's pick up some flint. A lot of flint, huh? Okay. I always like these little meadows streams with the lily pads in them. They're nice. Okay. I heard this guy chasing me. Little fella. Here. Yeah, your fists are a skill. Just beat him up. Alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna start putting some stuff in here. We'll start getting more of this smelted so we can make a little bit more bronze, and hopefully, let me think about it. We've got 10 of the tin smelted already. We've got 1 bronze made. So we filled that up. We should have enough to make the axe, at least. So that's pretty cool. Let's grab some more wood. There we go. I am really good at just throwing it right at their feet, you know? Maybe I should have just made the first bow. Questioning everything now. Okay. The new axe will be really good, especially as a weapon. We might actually consider trying to take on some bears with that bronze axe. Because I don't know that they're necessarily weak to anything, but they are neutral at least to slash damage, so it's probably a good method. I've taken bears out with a like a level 2 knife like this, but it's probably a little easier with an entire category more impressive item. Okay, let's make this tanning rack. Put this down. Wow, tier 2 or tier 3 rather. I don't think we unlocked anything doing that. Is the funny part. Okay. Eight, how many went in here? 6 still? Okay. Load that up. Okay, let's just... I think we can sleep by now, yeah. Alright. Wow, look at that, everything's smelted. I think we still have a few more things in there. Just add a little bit of a mix. Load this up. Get even more of it. This is not quite enough. We'll need 16 copper smelted before we can get at the, or we've got a shot at the axe there. Well, we've got the 1 copper already, so not quite that much. I just missed. Okay. Let's grab the rest of this. Oh, we don't need... Okay. We're heavy. You can walk while you're over encumbered, but you can only really walk. You can't really block. But you can face, I guess you can face a direction. You definitely can't jump or roll. And you can't regain your stamina. But lucky for us, we can just, you know, make it into something and it all of a sudden magically weighs less. So that's pretty epic. Ooh, we have more coal in here than I realized. Let's get some more of the copper smelting. So that. Some more of this. Oop. Very cool. Grab this. Oh, we have the 8 that we need. Oh, we just need the leather scraps, I think. We need like 2. If I remember correctly. Okay, that neck is gonna attack the beehive and then the bees are gonna kill it. Watch. Go ahead, buddy. You know you want to. No? Okay. Alright. We've received a massive upgrade. Goodbye, flint axe. Bronze axe is my new friend. Keep adding more wood to the kiln so it keeps smelting on. And we'll start breaking some of these trees. Look at that. Fine wood. The good stuff. So, you'll notice a lot of cool things passing by. This is some new and cool stuff. One nice thing though is we'll have a little chair. We can sit in a little chair. Just put one here. You just sit by the fire. Okay, enough of that. So, back to chopping these trees down. We'll need a little bit, and we'll need to go to the Black Forest and get some core wood, and we should have most of what we need for that bow. Okay. Nice, nice. Oh, and one thing we could do, I don't think we didn't get enough sterling cores. No, we didn't. So one thing we could do here in a bit is to start making portals, which very exciting portals. Just make sure we keep this stocked up about as much as we can. Keeping everything topped off. We'll even keep those over there. We'll keep the fine wood in here for now. Okay. We still got a fair bit of daylight left, so I think we can run over there and grab some core wood. And maybe... Oh. Got a couple stutters there. maybe we can go hit up this dungeon, grab a few more Surtling cores, and start to make some portals. Because those will be very, very useful. So we're heading the right way for it. Keep my knife out. One of the reasons a knife is really good to use early game also, a lot of other weapons you'll see at the bottom of this list have a movement speed penalty. So if I'm holding a spear out, I have a movement speed penalty. I can put it on my back, right? But then I have to wait to pull it out. So, cool thing about using a knife, you can just run around and it doesn't slow you down at all. You can just keep it on you. And we'll just head toward this. There are also some skeletons over there, so it's making me think that there's... Ooh. It's making me think that there's a dungeon over there as well. Potentially. Right, this shield gives me a movement speed penalty. Yeah, it does. Huh. Inhuman reactions. Okay. Oh, we've got a bear. Hold up. Plans changed. Block armor is 12 versus 6. Okay. I think we want to block with just this. Ooh, okay. Maybe we don't do that. You missed. Maybe I don't want to mess with that one. I don't want to mess with that attack. Yeah, own that skeleton. The bear and the Great Orc are from the same faction, so they actually can't attack each other. But the skeletons are undead, so they will fight. Ooh. I think we'll just have to eat that one. Come on. No, I'm not messing with that one. You go ahead and throw that one out there. Alright. Let's see what all we got. Got a bunch of new stuff. Look at all that stuff. And I do really want to make the paws, because it's like a fist weapon. You got like a bunch of bear claw boxing gloves. Okay, so let's make sure we actually get what we came here for before we waste too much time. It's probably already going to be night by the time I get out of here, so we should. Oh. Pick up some core wood. I don't actually remember how much it is. It can't be more than 20 though, so let's just leave that how it is. We're gonna keep going with the bat in here because that's what skeletons are weak to. Okay, let's head this way. Oh, we got a big room here. Timing. Okay. We got a skeleton trophy. It's unlocking that bone tower shield. Which I guess is a good opportunity to talk about the different kinds of shields you can get. So I normally go with either a regular shield or a buckler. There are 3 different kinds. You have your typical shields, you have bucklers, and then you have tower shields. And basically the difference between all of these is going to be the block armor and the parry bonuses. So if you're really good at parrying, and that's mainly what you're using the shield for, mainly what I use the shield for. Because you can sit and just block, right? And you can block multiple attacks from multiple people. You'll see the little guard widget go up on the right side. Kind of in the middle, I guess. If that meter gets maxed out, you can get staggered. Which is very bad. But a tower shield, or something of the sort, will do a much better job at protecting you if you're just blocking. You can't parry with it, though. A buckler has less armor than your like regular shield, but it has a higher parry bonus, meaning if your timing is good, you can possibly parry heavier attacks without taking as much damage, and you can get a lot of sick multipliers that way. So it is for the true gamers among us, the bucklers. Okay. What do we want to ditch here? I don't need this many bones. I have plenty of bones. So I will ditch those. See what's up here. It's nothing. It's a dead end. A lot of these dungeons end up being like kind of dumb because they are randomly generated, and every now and then you'll get something that's just like, oh, like this, where it's literally just a dead end. Yeah. All right, so we've got our core wood, we've got our bear stuff, we've got more surtling cores. I think we made out like bandits. I think that axe did a pretty okay job parrying the regular bear, so if I come across another 1-star, I might try and roll with that. But if it hits me with one of those other moves, it might just kill me. So maybe I wait till I get better food. Oh, nope, that's a log. I thought it was a bear. Alright, we got a whole bunch of stuff laying around. And we are definitely going to need more storage now. So we're doing this. Well, you know what we can do is we can do this. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna put all the bear stuff in here for now. Trophy coins can go in here. The Sterling core is in here for now. It'll get more organization as I need it. Usually, what happens is I'll just make a bunch of chests and dump a bunch of things in them, and then it'll get to a point where I go so insane trying to find things that I'm just like, okay, we're going to spend an hour now just organizing everything. Okay, let's get this. Let's fill this back up. Grab all this stuff. We'll start making more charcoal. We'll use more of this eventually, but for right now it's just good to get ahead on it. Take all this, take this. We can make our cauldron. Right now we can only really make boar jerky and queen's jam, which are alright, but I'm holding out for something a little cooler. And I'll make a piece of bronze out of this. Guess we'll take that. Put those in there. Oh yeah, I was taking this and that because I'm pretty sure. What does it take to make this? 2 deer hide. All right. Done. I might be able to upgrade it actually, because this is big. Yeah, let's upgrade it a little bit. We can. Okay, we don't have enough core wood for that, but that's okay. This is pretty cool. I'll actually take the bear stuff out to see if we can't make a little something with that. I think we actually need blueberries for it, oddly enough. Anyway, I'm actually probably going to ditch the spear. So we've got some arrows on us. We now have a bow. I'm not going to shoot it yet. But we have a good bow. And it'll serve us pretty well for a lot of the game. Can make the loincloth of the bear. Oh, that actually, hold on. Don't we want to make the... Where's the weapon? Oh, it's leather scraps. Okay. We can do that, actually. I want to make the weapon because I think it's funny. We'll make the paws of the bear. We can still make the loincloth. Now, I think the intrigue behind the bear armor, right? You are weaker versus all like physical damage. I guess as the set bonus you are, but you get 10% additional slash damage and chop damage. So you become better at using these weapons because these do slash damage. It's actually a pretty good amount of slash damage too. Like the axe is 40 slash, but these are much faster. So these are pretty good. I may actually, yeah, I am actually gonna ditch the knife for these. These are gonna be my new out and about weapon, and I'm just gonna have to have these pulled out, I guess. They look pretty fun. We can click put on this piece of armor, but it's a little more like that. The full armor set, you do get the set effect of having that additional damage on certain things, and also you know, I'm pretty sure you get, isn't it, what, stamina regeneration? Where's the, let me look at this. Yes, you get additional health and stamina regeneration, which far outweighs, I think, the damage weakness. So slightly weak means 25% additional damage is taken. Um, which can be a good amount, right? Like that's not insignificant, but if you're not planning on getting hit all that much, then these are great. You being able to do the extra slash damage with these on top and having these 6 times parry bonus is really good. So I think I just I need to work out my storage. That's what I need to do. But that'll be for next time. So made a lot of progress on this one, but we'll have to make more next time. And I will see you then. Wait, does this work? Yeah. All right. I'll see you later.